Hi, I'm Marianne from Ifab Art, and I want to tell you about a mistake I made because it's the same mistake I see serious buyers make over and over again. I paid full gallery price for a piece I was genuinely proud of, hung it on the wall, poured myself a glass of wine, and felt like I'd finally arrived. Then I found a piece in a little studio above Sorrento, the kind of place you only reach by climbing a staircase that isn't on any map, and it made mine look like a print. Same category of work. Better by every honest measure. A fraction of the price. That's the specific sting of what I now call the gallery con. Not bad art in the abstract. The moment you realize someone profited from a gap you didn't even know existed. And once you feel that sting, you can't unfeel it. You start asking different questions, better questions. So that's what today is about. Not just how to buy art you love, but how to choose art that holds its value, and why those two things are actually the same question if you know what to look for. Let's start with the thing almost nobody tells you first: provenance. A complete gap-free paper trail is non-negotiable. I don't mean a gallery sticker on the back and a receipt. I mean documented ownership history, certificates of authenticity, and the ability to verify the artist's identity and output independently of whoever is selling to you. If a seller gets vague when you ask about provenance, if they pivot to talking about the beauty of the piece, the story behind the inspiration, the limited window to buy, that vagueness is your answer. Move on. The reason provenance matters for value is simple. Resale, insurance, and estate value all depend on the ability to verify what you have. Art without a paper trail isn't an investment. It's a decoration with a story attached, and stories depreciate. Now, quality. And I want to be specific here, because quality is the word people use when they actually mean price. Quality is not what something costs. Quality is what the work does to you when you stand in front of it for 10 full minutes. Not in a photo, not on a screen, not in a listing. In person. Does it still have something to say at minute 7? Does it hold? That's the real test. And it's one almost no remote buyer is applying. I'll tell you what I look for. Compositional integrity, the sense that nothing could be moved or removed. Command of medium, meaning the artist is controlling the material, not hoping it lands right. And something harder to name, but easy to feel, the sense that a decision was made in every square inch of that canvas. That's craftsmanship. That's what holds. The third factor is scarcity. And here I have to draw a sharp line because the art market weaponizes the word constantly. Real scarcity is a living artist with limited annual output, working in a region the international market hasn't fully discovered yet. That combination, genuine talent, low volume, geographic underdiscovery, is where value builds. Slowly at first, then faster than most buyers expect. Manufactured urgency is a completely different thing. It's the gallery email that says, only 2 pieces remain for the 6th month in a row. It's the artist who somehow produces 100 limited editions a year. Manufactured urgency should make you suspicious, not motivated. Real scarcity doesn't need a countdown timer. And the fourth factor ties all of this together: price relative to comparable caliber. This is where the gallery model breaks down most visibly. Galleries charge for overhead, for curation theater, for the prestige of the address. That overhead gets transferred to you in the price, and it gets called quality. It isn't always. Fair price for exceptional work beats cheap work, and it absolutely beats inflated work. What you want is the gap, the moment where caliber outpaces what the market has priced in yet. That gap exists. I know where it is right now: southern Italy. Specifically, Positano and the hills above Sorrento. I go there myself. Not to a trade show, not to a partner gallery, not through a catalog. I walk into studios, I talk to artists, I stand in front of the work for my 10 minutes. And what I keep finding is world-class output at prices that reflect where the market is today, not where it is heading. The American market cannot fully see this work yet. That's not a marketing line. That's a logistical reality. These artists aren't exhibiting in New York. their work isn't moving through the channels that feed the collectors who drive prices. Which means right now, for a narrow window, the gap is real and it is wide. I just got back from my most recent trip. I found 3 pieces that are the best of what I've brought home in years. Full documentation, complete provenance, and a story behind each one I can walk you through in detail.